And I first want to talk about coming out of halftime, coming into the second half, where you were matching point for point, and actually you were outscoring by a little bit here and there, nibbling away at Nicholls coming out of half. It's just we are down at half. And you want to talk?
It's just too big of a hole. I don't know why. We just give them a lot of credit. They whipped our butt, especially in that first half. And you get in such a big hole, you can go on a run. They're a good team, and you give up 56% from the floor, 61 in the first half. You're not going to win any of those games. Not the way we're built. It's really disappointing to finally have our best ball control game, and it really go for nothing. We got dominated on the glass, and then we just shot 32%. They were just, and I was. They're a physical team at every position, and we didn't handle the physicality at the beginning. Our team can be physical and is physical and handled it like you're talking about in the second half, but you got to handle it from the tip if you want to win these games.
Yeah, and one thing I noticed in the first was, like you were saying, it just seemed like from a rebounding perspective, we just couldn't get ourselves in position to get some of those rebounds, and that kind of carried out into the second half as well, where we were taking that shot and we were just seeing that being surrounded by, we had maybe one or two guys down underneath, and we were letting Nicholls kind of take it from us at that point. But Nicholls went on some of those runs. But again, I want to take some highlights from this as well. What were some of the things that you saw that you could have? I know it's going to be hard a little bit. I know I'm putting you on the spot there, and when you're saying that from that first half, it is hard when we shoot that 32% of that first half. But I thought maybe we did come out strong at the very beginning where we had some of those turnovers, and we converted those into points.
Yeah, we started playing out of the middle of the floor. They did a good job keeping us on the side in our stuff. So playing out of the middle of the floor was good for us. It led to a lot more offensive success. But we tried different defenses, and it's in the first half we got some stops, and when you don't get those rebounds, I think we gave up 7 offensive rebounds in the first half. Maybe they only got 1 in the second half. I don't remember exactly. I have it right here.
Yeah, there was.
No, I guess they only got 3. So they made a lot of shots, but they still had. They had 7 points on 3 offensive rebounds in the first half. So that's why it felt like a lot, because it crushed us. We get stops, or you got a chance to get a stop, get a missed shot, and then they convert that into 7 points. So that's that's where the glass. Every offensive rebound is not created equal. When they directly lead to points, they're obviously really compounding. To only give up 9 points off turnovers and have 14. Match them in the paint. I mean, that's how bad we really got just beat up to lose the game. You look at just that box score with turnovers, paint, second chance. It's surprising to lose by 22 when you see those numbers, but we just shot the ball so poorly.
Yeah, and that was going to be where I was coming off. The one other point that I wanted to look at was you had 42 points coming off the bench as well. So they even came in and really stepped up where you needed them to as well. But yeah, we know what we got to do.
Well, we talked about a pregame. We need the 2 guys that take 10, 11 shots to have 15, 16 points apiece. And, you have our balanced scoring, but it's just not enough production. Just too many missed layups at the rim, not getting to the foul line enough, especially in the first half, and then getting there a few times. And, you shoot 5 for 12 from the free throw line, 3 for 9 in the second half. And that's with missing 2 front ends of 1-and-1. So you really shot, if you want to talk about it that way, you really shot 3 for 11.
Yeah.
So, the score's 22, but it's just easy to see the areas where you just don't give yourself a chance.
Yep. Well, speaking of chances, we gotta put this one behind us. We gotta get ready, and we do have. Is it Northwestern coming up? Yep. So you guys are heading down to Northwestern, 2-game road trip before you come back to the field house and play in New Orleans on the 18th. But got some road time and some flight time ahead of you. What are you thinking, or what do you got? Some plans and thinking about going into Northwestern State?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't I watched them a little bit in this carryover game for Nicholls, but we'll dive in starting tonight and tomorrow. And then our guys are resilient. We'll get prepared and try to go on the road and win a game. Maybe being on the road now after some practices, maybe that'll help us. Kind of just us against the world mentality.
Yeah.
And this team just needs to find a way to win a game. I really think if we can taste some success, we can build off of that and play better basketball for 40 minutes. I mean, it's just amazing how it's obviously frustrating for the players. It's frustrating for us. Frustrating for everybody, the fans. We play 25 minutes of really good basketball almost every game, and then there teams go on runs against us, and we've got to limit those.
Yep. Well, like I said, keep that morale up with the team and the guys, and make sure that they can go and put their best foot forward going into this rest of the week. All right.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate it.
All right,
Go Lions.
There you have it.